What up, Upland? We back. Oh yeah. We got full control now. We got a lot of things to talk about. We're just going to do a quick weekend recap. A couple things we're going to cover. We're going to go through Upland a little bit, talk about Los Angeles, talk about Uplytics, talk about the census. We're going to talk about a few things. So let's dive into it. No music. We're just going to go straight at it. I'm going to upload this straight from my headset. Let's go. All right, so we're here. We're just going to cover a few things that happened this week. So, in Upland, they did basically they changed the green and changed the textures. You need to upload your app, update your app so you can get the new texture pack that Upland put in there, where they basically paved way for life to come into Upland. Now everything is blank, making you feel the need to cover up your neighborhood a little bit, so you can see the cement areas, and they need grass and stuff along the side of them. So let's jump into seed prices. All right, remember, we live, no editing or nothing. I'm just going to upload this straight up. This is a quick recap. And again, we're here in LA. We're in El Sereno, Los Angeles right now. Home of the real node, LA. Shout out to all of Los Angeles. But right now, we're in El Sereno, Los Angeles. Make that your home address if you don't have one. All right, let's go to the seeds real quick. Check this out. Seed prices. Abavite, let's see, 336, and it's only one of those. So what we can do, we're not gonna leave that little puppy on the market. Let's just end that. Let's end that price right now. Let's grab it. There we go. So we put that away. Wait a minute. Let's go. All right. So we grabbed the floor of that long grass. If that was in the 300s, I would have grabbed it. Lavender, that's about right. There's 4 of those. I'm tempted to grab those. I've been grabbing so many seeds, getting ready for seeds to come into Upland. I'm going to think about these 4. Let's see. Long grass is not ready. Palm trees, if I didn't have any, I would grab them. That's a pretty good price. They were at 777 earlier. They're gone, so somebody been paying attention, clearing the floor. So now they got a bunch of them at 800, and the majority of them is going to be at 900. And that 900 pretty solid. That 1,000 is pretty solid. So the floor is cemented at 1,000 Uppies for a while. Give me a second. Okay. Let's see. So we said palm trees, daisies. That's pretty okay price. I mean, it's daisies though. Let's see. Pink roses. Ooh, they went up. I think I bought the floor. Somebody bought the floor. The floor was 500, I think. But now it's 700. Let's see. Red tulip, red rose looking good. How many of those they got? 1, 2. Oh, that floor hurt at the 400. 400 at will. We'll see what it could do a little bit more than. It needs to be. I want it at 300 now. Let's see. Sunflowers, an exotic, but it's still a low price. Look at that. Yellow rose, 400. That's a good price too. How many of those? Pretty solid there. So as you can see, the seed prices are okay. Not out of control. Not penny market, but they're okay. All right, let's jump out of here. So we're gonna look around the neighborhood a little bit and see what we got going on. let's bring this closer so we can see. There we go. All right, so we at the core with the Ithaca run. Of course, there's multiple cores. Let's come back out a little bit. Wait a minute. Let's go down a little bit and see what we have going on. So we submitted a scene to Upland. Upland is having a contest. It's basically decorate your property. And this time they opened it up to the whole community. No specific theme. Pretty much just decorate it and tell a story. So we kind of we told a story with some photos and some videos and tagged them in it on x.com. Let's see. Let's go down here and actually go to the property. There we go. Let that thing load in a little bit. All right, we got to be fast. We're going to jump out of here. Look at that. That thing is jamming. So there's a whole area of it. This is another core area of the real node. We have several cores. Pretty much every racetrack kind of starts a core area. You can think of it like that. Give me a second. All right, so this is where the scene unfolds. Now these are the innocent bots here. These are our little buddies. They're just the robots, the little fellas. They're not really involved. They're actually unrelated. They're connected to the story, but now look how this scene is unfolding here. You got the knights trying to get in, showing the king around a little bit. Look at that. Let's move around a little bit. Look at that. So you have the cyborgs doing security at the main entrance. You have me escorting the king from the UK into this partycade zone. And of course he brought some knights with him, and then he brought some official knights, and then of course those guys that are at the gates. So we're trying to get into this zone right here. Let me show you. This is the partycade that's happening. That's nice. Let's look around a little bit. Got the DJ booth. And let's view the scene. Here's one of the photos that was submitted. I'm just gonna do it live. It was actually through this window right here. This exact angle of the battle. That's a pretty nice angle, isn't it? Yep. So anyway, moving forward. So LA's been doing good. Been rocking actually. LA should be at 50. Let's see what we have. Los Angeles is at 53,600 uppies. So you see how you do that? You click that little thing to make the node areas. When you click like that, that'll make the node areas numbers pop up. When you unclick that, it makes the greater area pop up. I know 99% everybody knew that. We just want to make sure everybody know it. Okay, so let's look around, and I can take you to some zones that we know of. So of course we're in El Sereno, which is to the east. You have some other areas up here, Granada Hills, Century City down this area, going to Hyde Park and Chatsworth. Actually, no, Chatsworth is up here. Chatsworth, Reseda, and all kind of LA zones. Where my buddies at? Sunland. I'm gonna shout everybody out. Let's see what we can find. Valley Glen. Let's look around, see, because these nodes actually begin to make names for themselves. So when you see them, you kind of smile because you know people there. Northridge, you got. Hold up, got to shout out Woodland Hills, man. Woodland Hills, I got some over here too. Encino. People confuse Encino with El Sereno. Sometimes they're like, yeah, man, I got property in Encino. Like, no, we in El Sereno. We over northeast. Look at that. Yeah. Look, we ain't forget about downtown. You think we'll forget about Kev and K Twice? So this is Kev and K Twice zone. What up to them? They do the broadcast where they talking about Upland. You know, look, they got some Uppies too. They play catch up for real. So they pushing hard in that zone. Rancho Park. That's Abdullah neighborhood. Let's go. This is at this point, this is like a historical neighborhood. And the older Uplanders remember. So it actually became a historical zone. Let's see. Let's let it load. This is Abdullah. We haven't heard from him in a while. But he pretty much had these built or built them, or however that goes. Yes. So that's his zone right there. All right. So let's look at the numbers. We're going to be fast, y'all. We can't stay in here all day. We're just doing a layer one overview. So this is another example of how to map. Y'all see those eyes pop out? Look at that. Boom, boom. All right. This is an example of the map update changes. Previously, there wasn't. See, this map looks realistic now. If I didn't see this little colorful fella floating around, I think I was on some architectural map or Google Maps or something like that. I wouldn't. Well, and these things were gone too. So this looks more mature. So shout out to Upland for making the map. X map update. Look at that. What are the possibilities of me talking about the map and then Upland dropping a map update in the middle of me making a video about the map? So how more update? Let's go get it, y'all. Hold up. We got to pause what we're doing. We got breaking news. Look at that. We got apps. Give me Discord. We got breaking news, y'all. Come on, let's get it done. Now, Upland posted an update. Let's go to it. Live updates. Map updates are live. We pushed a small batch of quality of life updates to the map today. Nothing flashy, just clean and clearer. What's new? Doubled the blue outline width for my properties so they stand out better. I noticed that today. X1, before you even said it, I noticed it and I was like, did they double the properties? I hope they don't do it anymore because I can notice them now. So yeah, I noticed that. Good job to the team. Tell them we said thank you. I did notice that. I'll go to that and show that to y'all. Unlocked properties are now white. So I guess if you can buy a property and it's ready to be minted, they're white. Locked properties are now gray. Updated the census icon in the quick menu. Added a new Uppipedia menu item for easier access. As always, these tweaks are about readability and making the map feel better to use day to day. More refinements are coming. All right. So let's give them some love here. Look at that. Let's. Some on the floor humping. I don't know about that. Yeah, I like this though. I think they did an excellent job. That was unexpected. I did have a feeling they was going to drop an update today, so I'm glad they did. Shout out to y'all, Upland. Hold up. Let's go and see what they did. So here's one thing that I do, how I play. You should try this. Every time I look at the map, I mean every single time, I hit my character, hit my home button, hit the send button, click confirm. And then I zoom in. I do it way faster than that because I've been doing it thousands of times now. And then I do that to bring on the things. But what that does is it gives me a fresh reset point every time I get here in Upland and I can see what's going on. Takes me to my home base. Now, and as you can see, we see these blue lines nice and heavy. Very noticeable. Yeah, I can notice it just fine. Now, I think the doubling up on the lines was what needed. Any more could probably take away from it. I think that's a perfect amount. I could see. Of course, just like anything, it'll take a few days to get used to. Let's and of course you're gonna have people that don't like it, people that just naturally came to not like it. I ain't gonna dismiss it, but I think it looks just fine. I was getting used to it at its regular way, but there's no mistake, especially when you double up a property. You like when you have two properties that you own from side to side. Look at the density on that blue there. There's no mistake that's a nice. It makes it feel like a soft zone that you own. A soft zone that you own. You like that? Soft zone that you own. Meaning not like a territory that you don't own. So you can think about it and make plans around. Like this area at a quick glance, I could tell it's kind of dry. Not dry, but it don't have that blue look to it. So that instantly lets me know that's not my area, and then I'm mentally not thinking about mapping and planning stuff on those properties. All right, so those were the changes they made. Here's what they say about what's happening here. So this is white, meaning that's just I think this is just a blank property right here. Upland will need to do the hidden gems for that property to come back. Bring the hidden gems in El Sereno. Let's watch how fast that thing mint out. Not too many hidden gems though. Don't flood it. All right, let's go to the census. Let's see. So this has been consistent about less than 100 uppies per day. About 70 to 80 uppies per day every day has been coming in. And I guess that's based on the amount of structures that's been getting built. So here's the top 5. We're at the top 5. We're finishing off with the top 10. And then top 20. Hyde Park 5 Mile. All right, let's see how many LA got in the top 20. Come on, LA, this is a top 20 takeover. If you're in Los Angeles, wake up. We're taking over the top 20. Let's go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the top 20. Now that ain't bad. It ain't 50% though. Let's see who about to help us get it 50%. Who close? Winnetka. All right. Let's see your numbers. Let's see what you need to do to get up in that top 20. We need you in the top 20 with us. All right. Transportation score is missing a little bit. Decoration score is all right. It's almost at 50%. That beep y'all keep hearing is the Upland announcement that's going to all the different servers that I'm in. So it's the same announcement, just pinging on multiple servers. All right. So service score is looking really good. 66% is pretty high for a service score. Density is 73. That's really good. Occupancy, you got a lot of room for growth there, but you got a whole lot of residents. So you about to make a big jump. If you got 2,300 and you're at this, that means when you get a 70, 80, That number is going to be up there. So keep pushing Winnetka. But while y'all in the mood to push, let's go to El Sereno, see what it's talking about. Transportation score, 46%. Good job. Somebody bring them vehicles y'all over to El Sereno. Oh, that's Tyner Holmes. That's Dr. Ted's zone. What up, Dr. Ted? All right. Transportation score, 43.76. Decoration score, hundo. Let's go. Service score, almost at the 100, y'all. We need this to be at 100. That means you got to build some service structures that'll maximize our uppy potential. And that way we can begin to build more living units. Once we get this at 100%, that means that we have the uppy floodgate open, and we can pretty much build at will the living structures. Density score, nice, 84. Very nice. Residents, this is okay, but it could be more, especially compared to places 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna get this number up, y'all. It's okay. We're doing well though. Everybody's pushing, and this thing is growing. We just jumped up like 70 uppies in the last 2 days. All right, let's see. That's Chatsworth. What up, Chatsworth? This is Robot City, which is also a Los Angeles city, managed by Obi-Wan. Transportation, nice. Decoration, hundo. Service score, hundo. Density, so they looking good. Goodness, see, these are the same updates. Let's just click on it. This is this is the notification that I keep getting. Like I said, it's on multiple servers. So we just read it, and let's make sure that we got everything we needed from it. With the last part was the census button and the Uppipedia buttons. So those will tell you about the uppies that are coming. All right, I guess we could check it out. I mean, they did all that hard work on it. How could we not check out the Uppipedia button real quick, y'all, before we get out of here? All right, look, it look like it's popping. A little party over there, don't it, y'all? Who's that? Y'all don't click on, and y'all see that Encino El Sereno. They be mixing it up. No, they doing well over there, though, okay? Encino. Who's this? Granada Hills hanging out in the real node, LA. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna pull up your thing and check out your uppies. Miami. Oh boy. Hold up. They must know I'm recording. They I guess I had to get it in there. Hold up, let me. All right, so he's out in Trenton. Did we see his uppies? Okay. Okay. Let's just see what this says. Oh, look, I try to click on it. It ain't gonna let me. All right, anyway. There we go. This is in Coach Funk server. What up, Coach? They in Detroit, Upland, which is Evergreen Lasher, part of Detroit. HGF. Where the Miami thing go? Well, this is their node right here, Evergreen Lasher. All right. So yeah, we're just doing a quick overview, saying what's up, seeing people out floating around, you know. And we're gonna get out of here in a second. Look, I just be clicking on when I see people with a bunch of bells and whistles on their thing. I look at Lightning Leg, all of the flash. Y'all know Lightning Leg. And look, and we were just talking about his node. So that node, Evergreen Lasher, that we just got done talking about, he's a part of that node and the builder over there. Let's see how he living. Oh, he got the broadcaster badge. Did you know that? Did you know Lightning Leg was an official broadcaster? Congratulations. Top mentor. See, you got some knowledge, man. You never know who knows stuff. See, we got a little humble avatar just chilling quietly and floating near Hyde Park ninjas, looking like a ninja. Look, there's a lot of bells and whistles over in LA, man. Danny P. Y'all recognize Danny P from the cafe from General. What up? All right, we're going to get out of here in a second. Let me see if I missed anything, y'all. From any of the updates, we got seeds, we got new textures. Bring those vehicles. Oh, I just seen D-Tech, y'all. We got to say what's up to him. I saw his, this is one of the top, his Mavion. Oh, man, his, all right, anyway, I know I saw D-Tech, D-Tech's avatar around here somewhere. There you go. See? Look at that. What up, D-Tech? He's a artist in Upland. Makes his own, actually designed his own neighborhood. So these houses he live at, I think this is the area. Let's see. He designed his own neighborhood in Paris or London during that release. So that's where that area is. All right, so meet us in El Sereno, y'all. We want this, we need you to bring the vehicles here, set your home address here. Oh, sorry, I almost jumped out of here without going to Uplytics. Y'all know Uplytics by LeBan. He's doing his thing. And he's showing you the real numbers. But let's see, we got us look at the bus station. Don't forget to put your bus stations up. They only take about 3 days to build. They build real fast. I mean, not these type. I'm talking about the actual bus stops. Put your bus stop up. Yes, a lot of time went into bringing these over. But we got some things to talk about. Let's go to Uplytics. Yeah. All right. Home address is up 1. Let's go. Oh, if I had my bell here, I would ring it. We got a new resident, then locked in with the home address. Bring your home address to El Sereno, y'all. We're going to take it off. We got Sparklet going up. We're almost at 2 million Sparklets staked in one neighborhood. Whew, that's a whole lot. Remarkable amount. Let's go. We're getting some core numbers out here. Let me. Where's the? There it is. 201 service structures. Congratulations to everybody who's built one. That's a whole lot of service structures, y'all. Everybody who staked on one at the Spark Exchange, if you helped out, because you made the choice to stake your Spark. So we appreciate you. Everybody that's built them got us so far. This is a strong, solid benchmark here. 201 service structures. All right. We're almost at 100%. Wow. 2,410 completed buildings. A lot, man. Those are some remarkable numbers. Let's see what's about to finish. Oh, data is live. Good job, LeBan. This website is by LeBan. Right there, LeBan, Upland, LeBan. All right, so we got some stuff finishing. Just in 6 hours, we got information kiosk, micro house, coffee stand, bus stop, townhouse. So, and 507 more on the way. So you hang in there. We building. Come over here and help us. All right. Now we about to get out of here. Let's go to the home. Oh yeah, Laban said he has a new asset mover. Uh-oh. I'm already logged into it. We're already connected. You want me to try it right now? Live? Okay, sure. Well, we got a couple people with asset movers first, though. We got to show love to because people are building things in Upland. You got Laban obviously has an asset mover. We got Kachow has an asset mover. So Blurry Beast asset mover, and then you got this one. So we got some options, and Upland is making moves, y'all. Congratulations to both of y'all. All right. I didn't know we were going to be logged into here. So select assets, select destination. My goodness. What a question. What a question, y'all. Let's try it. We're going to just try it live. I know where some assets are, and I know where I could put them at. So let's go find some assets. You want to do this with me live? I did not mean to keep y'all here this long, but just hang out. Do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button so we can actually go live. We're going to do some live broadcasts, and we're going to get that broadcaster's badge from Upland and bring in some good information. All right, so let's get an address. Okay, we'll move some blue. We'll move these blue ground tiles. Blue ground tile located at 2455 Mariondale Ave. Where do we want those things? We're gonna put them here. Get some color going on over here. 3170 Buddha. So from 2155 to 3170. Let's try that. So we'll type in blue. All right, I hit the go button. Blue ground tile. These are located at 2455. Okay. Well, shoot, I'll take them all. But I don't want them from everywhere. See, that messed it up. So hold up. What do I need to do? Maybe I need to... I guess I could just click on each one. Just to take some time, save some time. There we go. Just cranking them all. And yes, I'm playing Upland in VR through a XR headset. You see I'm using a controller, and Upland is really nice actually in this space. That's a lot of tiles. I might as well grab them all while we're here and see what they can do. And I'll put some more on the burner in a minute. These ground tiles are going on sale. Now these tiles, what makes these tiles special and unique is that they have a cropped footprint, meaning they can fit side by side, where you can actually draw out your picture, your thought. There'll be almost like a poster board for your billboard. You can begin to keep a stash of tiles and make your own advertisements. It's almost like a crayon box. That's how I like to look at it, like a crayon box in my portfolio, where I can advertise. If I brought in a company, I can do their logo with my ground tiles. I can just say hi if I want to. So you'll see these right now. The black ground tiles are on sale. That's the only color that's on sale right now. And that's a good color to have, a good base color to outline, especially when you're doing your outlines. You know, if you're doing words, you want to outline it and then fill it in with a color. It gives it the best look. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But if you're going to be building your portfolio, you want to have the best NFTs to give it that look that you're looking for. Some ground tiles have a wider footprint. They can't be flush next to each other. So they're good as like walkways, but if they can't go, if they let air seep in between them, then you can't get that thought across like you could if they didn't. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But shout out to everybody who's making these, and it's the artists that really do their thing. We use Upland Ready Assets, which is Slav and his team over there. Look, I feel like I've been clicking this for days, y'all. We're gonna do 100 of them because this is taking. Oh no, we right at the end. Look, patience. Right at the end. Let's just get this last few. There we go. See? And the destination. Okay. I think you have to be up. I'm logged into here. I got all of the service structures except that fish market. I'll rent it if I need it when it comes out. All right, what are you supposed to do? That's really easy to do. All right, I'm not going to be too petty with it because I got to come back in later and do it. All right. What? I thought it was supposed to be automatic. All right, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong. I'll figure it out and come back and show you. There's no way I'm going to click on all of them. All right, y'all. So until the next time, I catch you at the Real Node LA. We out here in El Sereno, Los Angeles, aka home of the Real Node LA. See y'all next time.